Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a very talented lad, Peter. And what I like to hear is that he pushes himself hard. He's hard on himself, that he won't settle for something average or decent. He wants to be the best he possibly can. So he pushes himself to the limits. And while his attacking game is growing and getting stronger, he still has some work to do, perhaps on the defensive side of things.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. De Jong does well to get it back. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. De Jong. Reinders. Oh, good ball! That's really well cleared. Kulusevski. Stefan de Vrij. Keeper's got good distance on that. De Jong. Now it's Gakpo. And here's Xavi Simons. Now that's a fine challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lindelof. Bergveld. Elanga. Lindelof. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, they could break here. And it's Bergveld. That's really well manoeuvred. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Over to the left. Elanga. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. Chance for a shot! Marlon was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bergveld. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Lindelof. Moved on forwards. And that's a throw. Gakpo. Gakpo on a charge down the left. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Throw it. Elanga. That's an imaginative pass. It's come to nothing. Timber. Marlen. Reinders. Timber. Marlon receives it in a wide position. Reinders. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bergvall. Kulusevski forwards and with intent. Clipped into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Aim forwards. Isak played out towards the right wing. Kulusevski, cross into the box. And that has been cleared. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gakpo, long ball upfield. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Depay. And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And he's heaved it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Very nicely done. Elanga. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Elanga. De Jong, gently done. And reclaimed it in a trice. Marlen. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Xavi Simons. Hato. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Bergvall. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gakpo. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo. And it's Hato. Lovely feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Jong. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety.
The Netherlands clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Hato clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Hato. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Timber. Out to the right. Marlon. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. And a chance! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And it's played forward. Kulusevski. Kulusevski providing an outlet on that flank. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. Memphis Depay. Cuts out the pass. And it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski played over towards the opposite flank. A good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out? And here's Isak. Isak with a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a nice ball. Isak played out to the left flank. Elanga. Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Elanga usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Reinders has a look inside the box. Buildup shifted upfield. Lindelof. The Netherlands leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, and the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Timber has it out wide and in space. And that was very necessary. Bergvall. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij. De Jong. De Vrij gently done. Reinders. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. Memphis Depay. Oh, sweet feet. De Jong. And here's Simons! Deftly away. Sweden. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Moved on forwards. And they win it back again. De Jong. And it's Memphis Depay. Lindelof. Bergveld. And it's played forward. Kulusevski looks to get on the end of this. Kulusevski. Gakpo. Gakpo forwards and with intent.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Simons. Bergveld. Elanga. And it's Bergveld. Kulusevski. Reinders. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That was travelling. Timber. Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Reinders. Memphis Depay in acres of space out wide. Bergvall.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
De Jong. Timber. And here's Marlon. Memphis Depay. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared away. De Vrij gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Xavi Simons moved on forwards. Gakpo goes pelting down that left-hand side. Real chance! Elanga. Lindelof aim forwards. And here's Isak. Elanga. Well timed, excellent interception. Lindelof. Bergvall. Bergvall, gently done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Elanga. That's a nicely weighted pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Ball's gone out of play. Tries the cross. Xavi Simons. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Jong. Hato. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. De Jong. That has been cut short. Bergvall. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Bergvall. Xavi Simons. Reinders. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Reinders. That's good play. And it's Kulusevski. That's tidy. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. De Jong. Elanga. De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. That is a great pick out. Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay is on his own. Reinders. Can he spark a counter here? Lindelof. Bergveld. Elanga. Bergveld. And here's Isak. Isak, oh, good spread. Memphis Depay. De Jong. Oh, Red, nice interception. Memphis Depay, spread out to the left. Kulusevski. Searching pass he's played there. And he's straight offside. Verbruggen sends that a long way. Does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Now who's going to be first to this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Marlon. Reinders. Gakpo. And here's Depay. The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Jong. De Jong stood his ground strongly. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Memphis Depay! And it's Reinders. Shoots! What a save! Terrific reactions! De Jong gets into a good position. Oh, that's neat. Gakpo. And here's Xavi Simons. De Jong chooses to go back. Gakpo. Time to deliver. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. Timber wins the duel this time. Timber forwards and with intent. Reinders, no way through, so back it comes. That's a De Jong! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. The Netherlands are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
The Netherlands can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Timber. Marlon chasing after it. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons knocks it out wide. Simons. That's really well manoeuvred. Kulusevski. Time and again they are repelled. Xavi Simons. Out to the left it goes. And here's Depay. And he shoots!
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Elanga. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. Chance here to counter. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Simons. Now it's Memphis Depay. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
The Netherlands really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lindelof tries to clear. Cleared away. And it's been played through. De Jong is the guilty party there. Defending of the desperate variety. Played out to the right. Kulusevski. Timber aim forwards. Memphis Depay. Gakpo. Kulusevski. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Bergveld. And here's Isak. Elanga. Verbruggen claims it. Safe hands. Timber. Moved on forwards. Now it's Memphis Depay. Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. Memphis Depay. Reinders. And here's Xavi Simons. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Vista pie! De Jong plays it short. And it's Hato. Turns and goes, but Simmons! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Lindelof. Bergveld. Lindelof looks to the other side. He's got to be in! Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Reinders. Timber. Marlen. Timber. Reinders. Marlen. Reinders. Marlen. Oh, such a clever touch. It is a corner, good chance. And it's been taken short. And here's Xavi Simons. And here's the chance to counter. Kulusevski. Kulusevski gets a cross in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Timber. Now it's Isak. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Reinders. Up towards the front line. Gakpo. Gakpo. Hoisted in. Lindelof tries to clear. And here's Xavi Simons. And that's been won straight back. And here's Xavi Simons. Cleared without complication. Gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Simons. Gakpo opts to play it back. He's having a shot! And he's following up! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Jong goes short. Now it's De Jong. And it's Reinders. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. De Jong with the short one. Gakpo flashes it across. Crossed in again. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Always onto this, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Danger averted for now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's played forward. De Vrij forwards and with intent. De Jong. Xavi Simons. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bergvall. Aim forwards. Ooh, can he get onto this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stefan De Vrij. De Vrij gently done. Marlon is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he goes cross-field. Oh, he's found support out wide. Calmly anticipates. Reinders. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kulusevski. Nice control. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's played forward. Played out wide. Back into the middle. He's in! Oh, shooting chance! And he thumps it clear. He's making a real surge on the left. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Hato. Van Dijk. De Jong. Lindelof cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kulusevski. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And he's on a charge. Over to the left. That's very neat. Xavi Simons. are looking to break at pace. Memphis Depay. He's in plenty of space here. He can get that clear. Marlon, now here's the delivery.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Kulusevski. Xavi Simons played out to the left flank. And it's Hato. Elanga. Elanga. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Looks across and plays it in. The fry clears it away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Out to the right. Now it's Reinders. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Could move up a gear here. Spread out to the left. And it's Bergvall. Isak looking to get on the end of this. Hato gets it away. And here's Kulusevski. He's had a shot! Stefan de Vrij. Marlon. Reinders, aim forwards. Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Reinders. Marlon. Timber. Marlon. Timber's cross. And he's got his range wrong there. Lindelof, gently done. Elanga. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Isak. Isak! Kulusevski plays it short. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Isak is there, and he can get that clear. Van Dijk. And it's Hato. Now it's Gakpo. The Netherlands given another corner.
message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's hoisted clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for... Goes to finish! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Timber. Robbie. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he deliver? Simons. Reinders. Thinks one through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kulusevski forwards and with intent. And he goes cross-field. Elanga. Bergvall. Bergvall played out towards the right wing. Can he finish? In he goes again! Really well taken goal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Time for a change in personnel. Sweden grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Sweden really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That's a throw.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kulusevski shifted upfield.
Sweden clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lindelof, oh, good-looking ball. Timber, moved on forwards. Xavi Simons, oh, good spread. He can run onto that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This looks sharp.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And the shots! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That is a great pick out. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's really well manoeuvred.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Brobby. And that has been clubbed away. There will be a throw-in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bergveld.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Timber. Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Oh, super find. Bergveld. Great challenge, time to perfection. Bergveld.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Verbruggen, long ball by the goalkeeper. Simons, and the flag has Simons!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bergveld. Lindelof. Lindelof forwards and with intent. De Jong. Hato. And it's Simons. Over to the left. Lang in acres of space out. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Van Dijk makes the interception. Xavi Simons. Memphis Depay. A heavy challenge. Bergveld. Isak succumbs to the pressure. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Late in the day! This could well be it! Oh, that is a bit special. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
De Jong. Lang. Oh, nicely intercepted. Simons. Bergvall. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they